What's good, everybody? It's your boy Hamza from Ather Gaming, and today, guys, I'm coming to you with a brand new video. But before we get into it, before you even press play or comment, make sure you go ahead and like. Let's try and hit 100 likes. I know we did it on our last two videos, so this one should be a breeze. After that, make sure you guys comment what you guys want to see next, and of course hit that subscribe button, and then check out our Discord, where you can also contact me, as well as our Patreon, where we offer great and new opportunities for everybody. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video. Alright, guys, so right here I have two replays that I'd like to showcase you guys, and kind of how I decided to play through certain hand traps in the deck that my opponent has. Sometimes your hand can just play through it, and that's what makes combo decks very powerful. Other times your hand can't really play through it, so you just need to understand what you lose to and actually just push forward through it. Majority of the times you can actually play through the hand traps. But yeah, and again, before we start this video, a huge shout out goes to our newest Patreon, Richard Sturm. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate all the love that you provide us, and shout out to you for being super active in the Discord group. But yeah, so we're quickly gonna get into the video. This first video is kind of like a nice little light combo video. I went normal connector. He doesn't imper me here, and shout out to McFlugan again. He doesn't imper me here because I guess, you know, there's no fear of anything. So he goes Dolphin Effect, pitch Divine Sword. I look at his hand and I see that he has the infinite impermanence, right? So now right away I know my Isolde is not going to resolve, but I do have ways to play around it with Lady and Renault. So I will show you right here. So I go Isolde Effect. I know he has imperm, so I try to like sort of get it out of him through the red layer, because if he imperms my Isolde on the search, I can special summon the Fire Flint Lady and go into second Isolde in this combo from there. And again, I don't ever recommend you guys to search with Isolde, because you can get punishment with cards like Ghost Ogre and cards like Gamma that just remove the card from the field altogether. Only search if you see your opponent's hand. So yeah, so we go ahead, we go Isolde Effect to mill. So right here I go ahead and I'm just gonna mill 2, just because I was like, you know what, why not? Like, if I get the mill off, I get it. Usually I would send 4 here, but just in case he didn't imperm me there, I would be able to set up the hero play. But yeah, of course he imperms us. It's fine. We special the Lady. From here we're gonna go ahead and special the Renaud, which is super cool. And then so now Renaud is a tuner. Renaud's gonna go ahead and add back our Smoke Grenade. I do think that like I could have added back like a Living Fossil, like a Durndal to combo off, but it's okay. Like in hindsight, you always think that you're better. So Link Cross Effect, get 2 tokens. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn Link Cross and Renaud away into our Fiber Effect. He's gonna go ahead and summon out our Jet Synchron. From here, what we are going to do is, again, we need to clear space, so we're gonna go ahead and turn Jet and Lady away into Form Dog. Form Dog is gonna go ahead and draw us 1 card, so that's gonna be the Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Super cool. Another reason why I like kind of don't understand why people aren't playing Formula Synchron or Form Dog is because like there's so many instances where you play so many level 1s and you always have like a level 1 token on board that kind of like throws you off where you actually need to clear zones. Another thing is he is a level 2 tuner and he is a machine, so he helps you get into Auroradon. But yeah, so now we go Fiber and Form Dog into Auroradon. Dawn Effect, Dawn is going to go ahead and summon our 3 tokens like this. And then of course make sure you know where your level 1s are, just because it's super important that you know that. But yeah, we go Dawn Effect. Dawn will tribute itself, summon out Lion. Lion Effect will go ahead, tribute itself and not tribute, synchro with the token and itself. Make Marcher in the extra monster zone. Go Marcher 1, Lion 2. So Lion, of course, summons a token, and Marcher will reborn a level 2 synchro guy. And then right here, we're gonna go ahead and synchro them away into our Roland. Roland Effect will trigger, of course. And then from here, we are going to go ahead, banish 2, get the sword. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and synchro summon again into our Herald of the Arclight. And again, it's really important that you have the sword, because with Herald, you actually can't pitch a monster. So we make our Omega, go ahead, use Jet Effect, pitch, summon Jet, go into our Charles, and then special Gear Freed by banishing. At this point, our opponent should scoop. Honestly, while I was comboing, I kind of realized that like, why did I even add Smoke Grenade when I could have had like a Living Fossil, and this could have been like a Savage, but I mean, oh well, it happens. Add back the sword, equip the sword to the Gear Freed to give it a negate, and then proceed to the end phase. And you already know we do the end phase shenanigans, so boom boom. Another cool thing is, good thing about Charles is Charles can actually equip from hand or graveyard. So even though I did misplay and add back the Smoke Grenade, it didn't really matter. Again, Charles will go ahead, pop, look at his hand. I send the Invocation because if I send Cobble Gave, it doesn't really matter. Like, Cobble Gave doesn't affect me, Knowledge doesn't affect me, Punishment he has to set, and I can deal with Punishment with like a Herald or a Charles pop. So the Invocation is the biggest problem, because if he does draw the Alistair and he goes normal Alistair, it kind of baits it because he'll have Alistair in the graveyard. so I decided to do that way. He goes ahead, he draws the second indication, and again he's just going to pass his turn. So yeah, like I said, he's just going to go ahead and pass his turn, and then proceeding to scoop because he knows that he really has no play here. Like we see his hand, all he's gonna do is like literally go set 4 probably and pass, and Gearfried's gonna go ahead and pop a card, and I still have a negate for the punishment. I still have the Ash Blossom for anything as well, and I'm still drawing a card. So he had no play. So yeah, so just with that one hand, like a normal hand, that's how you play through like kind of one disruption. Now quickly, I'm just gonna show you guys another hand. Alright guys, so now we come to another hand where our opponent actually opens Ash Blossom and Infinite Impermanence right there. So this is super cool. Okay, before we start off with this replay, I want you guys to sort of like comment down below what you guys think I'm gonna actually do, like what my play is and everything like that, because through this hand you can already tell that, you know, there's the red layer as an extender, you have access to a sort of like a level 4 or lower normal summon guy, you have a reborn card, and then you have Gearfried plus this. Let me know what you guys would do in the comment section down below. Pause the video and of course post a timestamp of where you went. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna quickly get into this video right here. I'm gonna go ahead and use Heritage. The reason why I don't special and then use Heritage is because specialing this and then using Heritage, he kind of knows that I have 3 unknowns in my hand, but he still knows Heritage, so he is probably more prompted to actually Ash this, as well as he has to respect the Gamma. So go ahead, Heritage, I add the Durandal, then I go special, activate Durandal. So right here, what do you guys think I'm gonna add? Okay, now we're gonna continue. Right here, I'm sure you guys don't see this coming, I actually proceed to add the Olivier from my hand. Why do I add the Olivier? Okay, so let me explain it like this. If I add my Sublimation Knight, Sub Knight can be opened up to be hand trapped, and then they have the second hand trap to actually disrupt me, and I have no realistic way to like actually combo through it. I don't want to use my Gearfried right now because I'd rather save it for later, because I can actually play through these hand traps fairly easily. The reason why I add Olivier is because he is a tuner as well. Living Fossil makes him a tuner extender on top of that. So now we go ahead, we special summon Olivier, or no, I don't add Olivier, actually I lied, I add Olivier. So I got Olivier. From here, normal Olivier, and go into our Isolde like this. And again, like I said before, don't use Isolde's effect to search, but I was playing a little reckless here, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but it's okay. I still had a way to make like the second Isolde, which is why I decided to do that way. But yeah, I go special Gearfried by banishing our Durandal and equip him with Phoenix Blade, so now I can play through one hand trap. If it had Nibiru, I can play through it. Okay, perfectly cool like this. Now, again, we go Isolde effect, and we're going to go ahead and mill our card. So you mill 2, and he's going to hit us with the Imperm. Of course, he can't Ash us because we have the Gearfried. Now, I know you guys probably going to be thinking why I didn't actually equip Olivier to our Isolde, is that I actually wanted him to Imperm me right there, because if he had Imperm, it was probably the best chance for him to Imperm me here, and now I have less choke points because I have the Living Fossil extender. So now right here, what I can do is I can actually just go into our Link Cross right here. So now we turn into Link Cross, our guys, and then now I can go Living Fossil, the Olivier back. So now this makes him have to Imperm my Isolde because he thinks that that's a good choke point, and he has the second hand trap, which is the Ash Blossom. But again, I have the Gearfried Disruption, and then I baited the Imperm onto the Isolde, and I had the Living Fossil. So now I can just do regular combos, and Olivier gets banished because I fossiled it back. So I go into Fiber, he goes Ash Blossom, and from here I can Gearfried successfully negate it. If he had third hand trap, he has a third hand trap. So yeah, we go right here. I summon out Jet. I was thinking about what I should do there, but yeah. Again, Form Dog comes up so much, guys. Like, believe it or not, Formula comes up a lot, and I draw the extender, which is really nice as well. Go into Aurora Dawn, Dawn effect. Dawn's gonna summon our tokens, so 1, 2, and 3, like that. And then from there, we're gonna go ahead and use Aurora Dawn's effect, tribute itself, and a token to summon the O-Lion. From here, we're gonna go O-Lion and token away into our Marcher, 1, 2. Again, this is super standard in almost every combo that I do. Reborn the O-Lion, then go O-Lion and Formula, it doesn't really matter, into Librarian. Then we go Librarian and what am I doing? Well, you go Marcher and a token away into Coral Dragon, so now you draw. So you draw 1, and then you go Coral Dragon and the guy away into Charles, so now Librarian will draw 2 more. So you draw 1 and 2, and then cool. So from right here, you guys can kind of understand that you already have all these sorts of plays, like you go equip for the negate. Now we're gonna go ahead and proceed to the end phase, and Charles is gonna equip, and then of course you're gonna pop. Yes, I understand that Like, yeah, we could have made a Roland here, and Roland would have been able to get us, like, you know, a follow-up play for next turn. But we already have knowledge, or not knowledge, but we kind of understand what his hand like can sort of be. We drew into an Ash Blossom as well, so we still have our forms of disruption. On top of that, we already have Smoke Grenade in our graveyard, so there is no sort of rush to actually have to sort of get Smoke Grenade in the graveyard to mill Nikuswell. So that's why I decided to do this play like this. And again, our opponent's literally on 3 cards, and it is really like difficult for him to play. And again, like you guys see, he scoops because look, we still have a Gearfried, which is the monster negate, we still have an Ash Blossom, and we still have a lot of other forms of like disruptions that our opponent can like not deal with. And again, we kind of know that since our opponent used double hand traps, they're kind of low and limited on resources, so that's why I decided to play that way that I did. If you guys want to know other ways, if you guys want to see other combos, make sure you guys let me know down below. And again guys, like I always say, this is Hamza from Ather Gaming. Keep on shining, never give up on your dreams.